again, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe to become a goodie. And if you want to become a favorite goodie or a favorite family member, all you have to do is turn on your post notifications to stay up to date with all my videos. And favorite family members get what? Extra love, extra hugs. So you definitely want to do that, okay? So yeah. So before we go any further, today's featured goodie or the goodie of the day goes out to my girl, Stacy. Stacy's always very interactive with me on my social media, and she is a real goodie. I saw her sharing my last video. If you have not seen it, click right here. So yeah, thank you, Stacy. I would not be here without you. I would not be able to do this without y'all, okay? So let's just keep growing. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I hope by the time I post this video that we are already there. But as for right now, we at like 950 something. So yeah, keep sharing. Hopefully they can benefit from this series. Okay, so let's get straight on into these scenarios. So this first one says, okay, I'm 19, my partner is 24, first proper relationship, and I need advice. Hello, don't really know where to turn to for advice. Me and my partner have been together for just over a year now and have some really happy memories together. However, recently things have seemed to be going down the pan. I suffer with mental health issues and I'm seeking help for it, taking meds and attending counseling sessions. And recently he hasn't been supportive at all. We sat down and had a chat about my mental state and what I needed from him in terms of support and what he needed from me in order to support his needs. And I felt that this really helps. Okay. However, we've been arguing. Child, this is long. However, we've been arguing. So just be prepared to, sit tight. An awful lot recently. One thing that sparked it was that he messaged a woman behind my back, very intimate messages, and I was very much hurt by it. However, he made me feel like I was overreacting about the whole situation. As he claimed that his intentions weren't to send these messages and that they somehow just came across that weird. Wait, bearing in mind, this was a woman he had never met or even knew. And it was just a forum page that joined them together. Now I sound super crazy, I'm aware. But having read all the messages and confronted him, hoping he would admit what had happened, well, at least tell me his side to it, because from my perspective, it was completely different. However, I felt like he had the right to be able to explain himself before I made decisions and end up erratic about this situation. Okay. However, he just lied to me, said he had no idea what I was on about. Now, before I confronted and contacted one of my acquaintances who is completely impartial for some advice. And they suggested to give him the chance to explain, which I thought was fair. Okay. Are y'all still with me? That being said, we share a computer and notifications had come through from the woman. And I probably should not have clicked it. Girl, yes, you should have. I probably should not have clicked on it and not had my feelings hurt. But obviously, I felt compelled to do so. I gave him several chances to admit it, to the point where he was saying it wasn't my fault and it was the woman's fault. And I don't feel as if I could put her at fault. I mean, how could I, considering he never made it known that he was in a relationship, as I feel anyone with decent morals, had they known, would have probably kept the conversation at a level of friendliness. I felt like the whole situation was projected onto me. And because I have mental health problems, I started believing that I was in the wrong and that I have to be mad and that I have nothing to be mad at. I feel in a relationship that if you're with your partner, you shouldn't be worrying about what ifs. Like, what if I wasn't with my girlfriend, or spouse, whatever, it just feels like I'm giving my all to receive nothing back. Okay. I was brought up in a very loving and thoughtful household, and stemming from my mother's behavior, I have grown up to be a caring person. I'm worried that he is wanting to find someone older, someone who doesn't have my issues. And I know that stems from how I feel about myself. But at the same time, I'm not receiving the support or reassurance, and I'm finding it hard to put up with. He's away for a weekend in June for a meetup thing that he goes to, and I'm paranoid that something will happen on this weekend, as it has happened previously after being told from an associate of his. He is due to be staying over at a woman's house. I don't know her, and he's booked an extra day of work in order to be able to go. It will be him and 2 other male friends. I'm feeling uncomfortable about this situation, but I am unsure how to address it. Any help would be great. Please, no hate. Any help would be great. Well, girl, that was a long, long email. Okay, so she has a mental illness, and she is paranoid about her boyfriend being with another woman and cheating because he's done it previously. She is dating a guy who is 5 years her senior, and she has a mental health issue. Now, this guy clearly plays on the fact that she has a mental health situation going on, and he's making her feel, like she's paranoid and basically like she's crazy. Like, he's really playing into it, and she is falling victim to it. So my advice to you, sweetheart, is run for the hills. It's that simple. Now, let's go through this piece by piece so you can understand why I said run for the hills. He said to you, first of all, you said initially you were saying to him, y'all were having a talk about what you need from him for support, and what he needs from you for support as well, or what he needs to be able to support you, which is a very, very, mature and loving conversation to have as a couple. I respect that. But you said recently he hasn't been supportive at all. So not he has been less supportive. He has not been supportive, period. That is red flag number 1. How you can't have a relationship with somebody, a friendship, anything with somebody who does not support you. Like, you need it. Like, friendship and relationships are built on the foundation of loyalty, trust, and support. Like, that's my personal feelings. So that's red flag number 1. That's why I said run for the hills. Then you said he was messaging another woman. I don't think you said how old she was, but the fact that you said woman, clearly you are insecure about y'all's age difference. But I want you to know it's completely normal for women to date guys that are older. Like, it's completely normal because guys mature slower than we do. So that is completely normal. So you don't need to be worried about that he's 24 and you're 19. If anything, you should be glad because you are the prize, and he needs to be glad that someone so young is going to date his old ass. Think of it that way, okay? If you're having problems, if you're thinking, I'm too young for him, and like he don't see me, like, no. Like, have y'all heard about sugar daddies? Men want women who are younger than them, like significantly younger. So don't worry about that. Now, he was messaging this older woman, and he was messaging this older lady very intimate messages. So let's assume that it was flirting gone like way left, right? And you felt bad about that, which you should, because you're in a relationship with this guy. So why would he be messaging or talking intimately with another female? Like, you don't do that. That is how cheating starts, and for me that is cheating, because like that's emotional cheating. Now, you said you found out about it, or you confronted him and you hope that he would tell you the truth, but he lied. He lied and made you feel completely insane. Now, this is a manipulation tactic. I believe it is called gaslighting. And I just cannot rock with that, because you know what? I've had it done to me. And the older I get, like when I see that somebody is doing it, like if I really don't care, like if I'm just over the person, after they've done it so many times, I just let them go ahead, thinking, you know what, you really insulted my intelligence. Like, I'm just sitting here saying nothing. But in this situation, like, this is your spouse, so you don't want to do that. You want to talk about it, you want to work it out. So he lied to you and then made you feel as though you're crazy. Like, no, that's red flag number 3. First one is he's not supportive, then he's emotionally cheating, now he is playing on your mental illness. I don't know if you, I don't think you said that he said, oh, this because you have this illness that you're, being this paranoid, but basically that's what he's doing. Like, that is a no-go. Like, that is a no-go. And then you said, you know what, you now feel as though you're crazy because they never met and they just met on a forum. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. They know each other from this forum. I bet you they're not typing these intimate messages just flat out for the whole internet to see. So they have some kind of like private communication going on. Don't be thinking that you're crazy. Like, I hate when guys, play on girls' emotions like that. No, absolutely not. No. And now he's going away, and you feel a type of way because, one, he's going to stay with a woman. We don't know who this woman is. And then he's going with 2 male friends. And that is going to amp up the situation, especially if those male friends are single male friends. Or if you really think that they're, a bad influence on him. So my advice to you is run for the hills. Like, I will say this in every Shan Chats video. You deserve better. You said, you grew up in a loving home, and as a result of that, you're a very loving and caring person. It sounds like you're a good person. You should become a goodie. Just saying, because you already fit the bill. So run for the hills. Like, leave this guy alone. He is not deserving of your time. There will be somebody out there, who cherishes you, who adores you, who will support you, who will not gaslight you and make you feel as though you're crazy because you have this illness, and they just will do better than this guy. So, good gang, I want you guys to leave it in the polls and in the comment section down below. What do you think she should do? Vote and let her know. But that is my advice. Run for the hills. Like, he is no good. What do you think she should do? Leave it in the polls here. So thank you for writing in. Let's get straight on into the next scenario. Okay, so this next one, you guys, I'm wearing my favorite color today. I think that I literally only have probably like 2 things in purple in my closet, but I just love purple. I love lavender. Like, look, I just love it. Okay, so this next one is titled "In a Messy Situation with a Friend." Okay, we decided 2 months ago to rent an apartment together. Girl, this is gonna be right to the point and the short. I love it. I love it. And when you guys are sending me emails, please try to keep it in like one screenshot. That's how I would describe that, one screenshot. So, okay, it says, we decided 2 months ago to rent an apartment together. Okay, whoo! Next line. She just quit her job and us already moved in. Oh, she just quit her job and we already moved in. So, all right, let me read it first before I delve in. I had no idea she was having problems at this job, and I thought that she was happy. Because of her quitting, I have been having extreme cold feet. Like, I am so torn between decisions. A major reason why I decided to move in with her, aside from wanting a larger place, was because the job was keeping her very stable and in line. We've been somewhat of a toxic influence on each other over the past 2 years. We've known each other, mostly by enabling each other to drink and party too much. Lately, over the last year, things have been very different as I've adapted a better lifestyle and she was working. Now that I'm about to move, she quits her job and I am fearing that things are going to go downhill and I am going to fall back into bad habits. I told her my concerns and that I do not want to go through with it. She is very upset and she should be. But I am willing to help her find someone new to take over my portion of the rent. Okay. I am in a super messy situation and I do not know if I am making the wrong choice or not, as I may be messing myself over by going back on a commitment. I feel really guilty because I am hurting her and it's a bad thing to do. I'm looking out for myself too much. Based on her behavior in the past and how things were when she wasn't working, it does not seem like a good idea to be living with her. She does have savings, but every job she has isn't stable and she never sticks with it. This past job being the longest job she has stuck with at 8 months. I am very torn and any advice is appreciated. I know getting into this decision in the first place was extremely foolish of me and I never should have let it get this far, or I should have weighed all the possibilities. I just cannot trust that she won't fall back into bad habits by having no stability, and I do not want that to affect my progress that I've made on myself. Okay. Nice and short. Love it. Oh, girl. I do not know where you guys live, where you guys come from, but I have always heard living with a friend is a bad decision, and I can attest to this. I have stayed with friends for a small while and it has ruined our friendship, or we got into arguments and stuff like that. That has nothing to do with it really, but just the thought I don't know why you would go live with a friend. I just always heard that it just ruins friendships, because friends are cool for hanging out and spending the night, or probably spending 2 days going on trips with, chatting with and stuff, but to actually live with somebody is a totally different ball game. And I feel like if you want to live with anybody, you should test that out first. Don't just jump into it. Test it out first for a couple months, a couple weeks, whatever, to see if it works. But no, you said 2 months ago, y'all decided to rent an apartment together. And right after y'all moved in, she quit her job. So the agreement was made before y'all actually move in. So obviously they couldn't go back on the lease and stuff like that. I know she is just feeling so scared about, living with this girl, because yes, she has savings, but she's unstable in terms of keeping a job. And she is feeling guilty because she wants to, continue on her self-growth journey and self-development journey, whatever. But she feels bad because this is her friend, and she feels as though she made a commitment to her friend and knows she's going back on her word. No, let me tell you something. When y'all write into me, when y'all write these scenarios or y'all situations, y'all already know what is best for you. And if you read your email again, you will know what is best for you. You said over the past 2 years of you knowing this girl, y'all have been very, very toxic for each other. But you want external advice, which I can understand, because plenty times I already know, what, this is the right thing to do and this is not for me. But I just want to hear somebody else say it, even though I already know I'm going to make the decision. But you know what? We are here for you. We are here to support you. The Good Gang is here to support you. So you said that you feel as though you are looking out for yourself too much. You sound like a very, very selfless person, and selfless to the point of self-destruction, to be quite honest. And you need to look into that. That is what it sounds like. Because if right now your friend looks like this to me, that's what your friend looks like to me, to be quite honest. And I think that that's what she looks like to you. Like, she is just full of red flags, but you are trying to make the situation into something that you would like it to be. I understand, because I do that a lot too. But at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself. Because if you said all of these things are, going wrong, and you don't have to look at her as a bad person. She is just in a stage of her life that you have already gone past. So you don't need to feel bad for, wanting more for yourself, wanting the best for yourself, because that's just life. Like, we have friends, and sometimes our friends outgrow us, and sometimes we outgrow our friends. And it is nothing to feel bad about. I feel, when you are going through something like this, send them off with love. In a situation like this, where y'all are not arguing or anything like that, it's a basic situation. It's not that she did you anything or you did her anything. Say to her, you know what, I'm sorry, excuse me, this is not working out for me. And you already said that you are looking for somebody, for a new roommate for her, basically. So she really shouldn't be upset. She just needs to understand that that is who she is, and her track record is proven. So you can't stay in that situation. What are you going to do? Pay her half the rent for her? For what? Are you in a situation to do that? No. So I feel that you should have a calm conversation with her. Help her, or try to help her to understand, hey, this is what it is. This is what I'm going to do, because the past has proven this way. And I just need to do what is best for me. I would like to continue to be friends if that's what you want. Even though you said, you know what, y'all are very toxic for each other. If that's what you want, that's what you want. No judgment over here. But have a calm conversation with her. It doesn't need to be, fights and stuff like that. Find the roommate and send the situation off with love. But I want the Good Gang, my goodies, to comment to vote in the polls here, and let her know what she should do. Let her know what you would do in this situation, and then comment below what you voted and what you voted for that. Yeah, so guys, that brings us to the end of this Shan Chats episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment in the comment section down below, and also vote in the polls if you haven't already, to let these goodies know what they should do for their specific situations and why you voted down. Check out my last video right here, a playlist of all Shan Chats videos right there. Subscribe to me by clicking my face, become a favorite goodie. And yeah, I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Remember to be completely you and love yourself. Bye.